I can't help but think Oguti, she was your crush.
No. She wasn't.
To a point Oguti, koninto mazana semlas boy pegile yazi lo. Manga mama.
Bese clapping. And then yazini eklapini ngathi siyahamba usenze njani. What has by?
Highway. Wamthatha.
Kamthatha.
Awuzwe. Igama lakho ubani ngaleso sikhathi?
Igama lomuntu inkomo.
Uzophatha.
Yes. Uzohlawula.
Sfiso Nene.
Yebo baba.
So good to see you, man.
Good to be here, man. Thank you for the invitation.
Like being this close, because usually I'm sitting there and I'm watching you on stage. I'm like, this guy, one day is one day.
And this is the day.
This is the day.
This is the day that
I turned it drama now.
It drama coin. Everyone has drama in their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even after 6 years,
it doesn't matter, man. Like abanye abantu bane drama every day. It drama iyakhula ngithi.
Yeah.
With these izinto ezikhula ne drama futhi iyakhula.
Yeah.
So everyone has drama. There's always going to be drama in your life.
Because
one or the other.
I like what you said in your presser. You said, I've done baby mama drama. Never thought I would do number 2.
Yes.
But yeah, man.
Because I thought I was done with this show. I was sure that I'm done. It was done in 2015, and there was no need for me to come back and do a sequel.
Yeah.
And then, things happen. Ingane ziyakhula.
Yes.
And there's different drama. We move on with our lives. We can't co-parent. And then there's new drama. And now I was like, let me vent again.
What happened that made you say, I want to lay?
There's a lot, brother. Especially during the COVID times. Because now, like, everyone is here. You are suffering because of the COVID.
Yeah.
And then umuntu ka understand what as artists sebenza with the live shows, and then now we couldn't work.
Yes.
And then umuntu ka understand ukuthi there's no money. They want what they want.
Yeah.
And you see this is no longer about the baby. This person is actually celebrating that I'm going through the most in my life.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what?
Yeah.
Let me write all these challenges.
Let me tighten the screws on him.
Exactly. For her, it was that. But for me, it was content.
Yeah.
So here we are.
And what did you find?
I found so many things that I will share at my show. I found so many things.
You know about Kunama showing short.
Yes. Well, I'll share obviously today as the interview progresses.
Okay. Now, as we get closer, and I like investigating my guests.
Yeah.
You don't have a close friend?
Who said that? TBose Kumba.
I don't reveal my sources.
It's on Twitter, bruh.
I do not reveal my sources.
I have friends. I have lots of friends on different spheres of my life.
Yeah.
I have friends that I grew up with. I have friends that I work with, such as Yena Uskumba. I have friends that I live with. So there are different friends who serve different purposes in my life.
Yeah.
But I don't really have an all-rounder friend who's like a best friend who can cover all the spheres. Because I don't think it's possible for one person to understand anything that I'm doing and everything that I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I do have friends on different spheres of my life. Not a best friend.
Who do we call?
Who do we...
Khona manje nje ama tonsils athi awukwazi ukukhuluma.
Dan, there's a friend of mine called Dan.
Yeah.
That one, he would understand ukuthi ngiyagula.
Yeah.
Because that's a friend that I grew up with.
Yeah.
So that one is better. But if something happens at work,
yes,
there's a person that we need to call at work.
At work?
Yeah, yes. And then if something happens somewhere else, there's a person there specifically. But if it's direct to my life, like sickness, then Dan is a friend.
Let's say we are shut, but you need groomsmen.
Yeah.
So who?
Yeah, because I'll have friends from comedy.
Yes.
I'll have friends, people that I grew up with, and I have friends, people that I just get along with in life in general.
Yeah.
So I won't have the same kind of friends that I hang out with.
Yes.
So I'll have balanced groomsmen.
I mean, even now you're flying solo.
Yes, now it's an interview.
Yeah.
Should I have like an entourage for an interview? No, I'm flying solo.
But that's what you do most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah.
When I'm doing interviews or when I'm working,
Yeah.
I fly solo. Because when I work, I find my friends at work.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where we meet up.
Yeah.
So now I'm flying solo.
Let's take it back. Mlazi, is that you born and raised?
No, I was born in Empangeni.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Empangeni, KwaZulu-Natal, but I started my career in Durban.
Okay.
So that's why people know Sfiso is from Durban.
Oh.
Yeah, because when I entered the TV show,
Yes.
I was in Durban at the time. But I'm here now.
Do you still think you're funny?
I do. Very much so.
And then schooling, varsity, the works?
I at UT.
Okay.
Obviously, I dropped out.
What were you studying there?
Bengenza just some short courses, computer, IT nyana.
Yeah.
Ngizama, but then comedy kicked in, and then I dropped out and followed my comedy career.
But
because of that show.
Who, especially in Vernacular?
Yes.
Who made you realize I can do this?
You see, the comedy culture in KZN was there a long time ago.
Yeah.
Before TV, there were comedians that were doing comedy in 2004-5.
Okay.
The likes of Simpiwe Shembe, Felix Lope.
Yeah.
Those KZN-based comedians.
Yes.
So those are the comedians that I was looking up to because they were close by. I didn't know anything else outside KZN comedy at the time.
Yeah.
So those were the guys that really I looked up to, and I was like, oh, okay, this is how comedy is done.
Yeah.
In terms of Vernac.
Okay.
Yes.
And by the way, if you just tuned in, this is Sfiso Nene. He's got a show tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
Baby Mama Drama 2.
Yeah, boo.
At the Lyric, Gold Reef City. Make sure that you join him there. Funny, man. What I love about you is that you tell stories, and we can't help but, listen to you, because he's one of those comedians that just stands in one spot and his microphone, and he looks at you and he tells you a story, and then we're no sofa based on the pictures you paint in your head. Now, you are listening to all these comedians do what they do, because comedy in itself has genres.
Yes, sir.
How did you know which genre to pick?
I didn't know specifically this is a genre that I was gonna pick. I think each genre it's something that along the way you discover. In the beginning we all do the same thing.
Yeah.
And then as you grow in the game, then you start listening to yourself. I guess what informs you as well is your background, where you come from, the type of a person that you are, how you observe life and people in general. Then that gives you your genre. Yeah. So I didn't have specifically a genre in the beginning.
Yeah.
Until Baby Mama drama situation.
I was like,
Yasuga. Let me talk about my real life stories, and then people love them.
Yeah. Talk about real life stories and background. You wrote a book.
Yes, I wrote a book called Our Father back in 2014. I think I published it early. I'm still going to republish it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the book about?
It was an autobiography.
On you?
Yes, on me.
Why the need for the book?
Like any other person, I don't want to sound... like any other black person, our background is not really so nice.
Okay.
And because we're not the type of people who go to psychologists and stuff.
Okay.
Me writing, I was just sharing my emotions on paper.
Okay.
It wasn't an intention of turning it into a book.
Okay.
And then one of the people that I lived with back then read my thoughts.
Manuscript. Yeah.
Yes, and they were like, "Wow, this is amazing. If this was a book, it would really do something in people's lives."
Yeah.
That's why I decided.
What is the essence of the story?
It's our Father, God. The title of the book is Our Father.
Yeah.
It's our Father, my Father.
Okay.
Yes. So it's a double barrel, if I can put it like that, title. So the book is about, how I grew up, looking up to my father, thinking that, he was, how as men we look up to our dads.
And the role model, the answer to my problems.
My dad was not there. My dad was on a mission of his own, going another direction.
Yeah.
And when I was about 10, that's when I started realizing, no, man, this guy is not the person to look up to.
Yeah.
And then so much.
What does that do to a boy, though? You're a man now, but when you look at Sfiso, who's 10, what do you say?
I've always been decisive in my life. Even when I was young, I knew what's wrong and I knew what's right.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't really say that impacted my life in a way which now I blame everything on my dad.
Yes.
Yeah, because he wasn't there.
Yes.
Blah, blah,
so
blah.
you always had a navigator in you.
Yes, good. No. Sharp guy, he wasn't there. You are here. Do something about your life, guy.
Yes.
Which is quite opposite to what you don't like about your dad.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot
He
of
gave
people,
you a reference point at least.
I mean, bruh. And a book. And some jokes at that. Content for days.
Yes.
So I didn't want to be like Lavanda, but the reason I'm doing crime is because my father left me. You wanted to be a criminal. Don't make your absent father a reason for you to be a criminal.
Choices.
The reason I'm like this is because your choice is your choice.
Yeah.
Your dad not being there was his decision. Mm-hmm. And your destiny will not change just because your dad is not there. I mean, you are going to become what you are destined to become, whether your dad is there or not.
Oh, yeah.
So let go of that father thing attachment. It's nice to have.
Yes.
But he could have been there and he could have been a terrible father.
Which
you understand?
Which one?
So maybe God saved your life by pushing your father away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, so that's how
you must republish this book.
I'm gonna republish.
Definitely. You have to republish this book. Jeez.
I will.
Because I can tell it is such a naked story.
It's so naked. Imagine a painful story being told by a comedian.
Thank you.
Yeah,
which then echoes the sentiment that Skumba always says, that comedy comes from a dark place.
I don't think there's a comedian on earth who doesn't come from a dark place. There's no happy comedian. Let me put it like that.
What?
I promise you. Okay, maybe we're happy now because our careers are going well.
Yes.
But the reason we started comedy was to deal with some stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Comedy comes from pain.
Yeah. Yes.
Otherwise, you won't be able to write. You won't have something to say.
Yeah.
If there's no pain. Pain evokes that emotion of creativity.
Yes.
Just like poverty.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's...
And which then gives me a glimpse into how your life and mindset is set up. Yeah. So you being alone, you're not necessarily being alone.
No.
Yeah, you are tuned in.
Yes.
Actually, they say those who listen more know more.
Yes.
Because they talk less.
Yeah.
By the time they speak...
Exactly, sir.
They have an encyclopedia in their head.
Yeah, because you spend your time observing people, their behavior, you observe life. You live in your head most of your time. By the time you share what you were observing and watching people do, people will be like, how did you think of that?
Yeah.
I did not think about it. I watched you do whatever you were doing and
yes.
I spoke about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why it's funny, because you're reflecting our lives.
Yes, right?
Sir. Yeah, Joel?
Yeah.
No
9-9.
No bad. I'm a bit worried.
No, my girlfriend is always there at my shows. The serious shows, because we have big shows and we have small shows.
Yeah.
Definitely on when I'm doing one-man shows, she's there. But those Molanyana ones, club gigs, she doesn't have to be there. So I am seeing someone.
Ne?
Yes.
We understand.
Yeah, we understand. We understand.
I think that's why she's there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Foxy Brown. Get Me Home. That's how we started. I'm gonna show you something.
Okay.
Dwele,
Yes. That's my vibe.
find a way.
Yes.
Serious.
Bruh, who doesn't like 90s R&B?
Cheers.
I mean,
Yeah.
who doesn't?
Phela mina imithoma ungena la ngibona le ntshebe ngathi nangu shwi.
I'm not so typical Zulu like that. I am Zulu, but not that. Not that I don't listen to Maskandi, I do. But I decided, because I love music. Music is one of the things that, give me peace.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Music gives me peace. So I love music. Comedians love music. That's another thing you should know.
Yeah.
Comedians love hip hop, 90s R&B. This is us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we...
Is it because it takes you to a time, or what does it do?
It has substance.
Okay.
Yeah. Not to say today's music doesn't have substance, but for me...
But there's a lot of resonance from then.
Yes. 90s R&B, there's so much substance. The production, everything. People were saying something.
Yeah.
People were saying something. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. We're dancing. We don't even know what's happening. Hi, Buffett. No. I don't know now that like cake on the chest, that new dance. No, I mean, no. Yeah. I want to listen and hear what is being said on the song.
Yeah.
And appreciate the creativity behind the song.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Sfiso Nene, Baby Mama drama number 2, after 6 years, back at the lyric. What? I'm tempted to say why it took you so long, but you've explained that.
Yes.
But when you say Baby Mama drama, this is not an hour or an hour 20-minute show where you're talking about just Baby Mama drama. It's about everything else that is happening in and around you.
Yes.
Like taxis.
Yeah. It's the Baby Mama drama is the title of the show, right? But I will talk about other things as well within the subject of Baby Mama drama, because I don't think I can do 1 hour 30 minutes talking about one subject.
Well, of course.
Yeah. People would stop laughing.
Yeah,
you want to bring colors, different colors.
Yeah, but no, psychologist. We are not on the couch here. So COVID-19, we are now heading for the 4th wave.
Yeah, ne? Yeah. This one, the 4th wave, is a V8 of it. The AMG of all the COVID infections. So, we are gonna starve again as artists. Yeah, it's so painful, but what can we do? Because there's nothing we can do. But I'll talk about that as well. There's so much content. I'll talk about how, the 4th wave was postponed.
Yeah.
It's a very understanding 4th wave. He went on vacation, Nabo TB. They were chilling somewhere by the beach, coughing. And then, comrades, we are coming back. So sure, 4th wave. In a date, I don't know if it's the 2nd of December.
Yeah, I said a date.
Yeah, it has a date. It's landing.
Yeah.
So I'll talk about that. The leading party lost in KZN.
Hey!
So much. There's so much to talk about in this country. You don't have to think.
You have a new king.
There's a new king.
Hey, man.
Yeah, boy. There's...
Who twangs?
Let me not go there. I'm Zulu, so I can be accountable. I can be held accountable for that. But I will talk about that on the show. I'll talk about taxi drivers, of course. That's the subject I love.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it works for me when I perform the taxi driver content. There's just so much to talk about in South Africa.
The Vernac space.
Yes.
It took a while, right, in comedy to become a staple that it is. To a point that even when you look at the Savannah Comedy Awards, there's a category just looking at
Vernac.
Doesn't that limit you as well, though? Because sometimes I feel it may be kind of limiting, like, it's Joburg and Durban and then what?
Yeah, it is limiting, I won't lie. If you rely on the Vernac comedy, you are saying, you can only do Joburg and Durban, maybe PE, East London,
yes,
and some parts of the country where they understand Vernac. But other than that, you stuck there.
Yeah,
you can't go any further.
Yeah,
or maybe you can do Swaziland.
Yes,
if you are lucky, there's another country where they understand Vernac, then you can go there as well. But the nuances as well, because there's certain things that you would say that we would immediately get. You don't even need to finish the sentence. Yes. So that's the thing. We can't do anything about that. Yeah. There's nothing we can do about Vernac only working in South Africa. There's nothing we can say. But with English, you can go to other countries. You can go to other provinces. And expand your brand. Yeah. So that's the difference. You have an industrial acting background. Yeah. We used to do industrial theater. Okay. Yes. Back then, before I became a comedian. Yes. Yes. Are you using it? Are you going to use it? I am using it on stage in comedy. Because like you were saying, I stand in one place. Yes. And my comedy is on my face. Comedy is on my hands and my face. So I learned that from the industrial theater, that you don't have to move around so much to get your point across. And also people focus more if you are standing in one position because there's not too much movement. Sure. So I'm using that on my comedy space, and I also want to use it. I'm planning to do a play about my book as well. Okay. And perform it. As an act in it? Yes, as an act in it. Other than republishing it. Republish or maybe republish / parallel. Yes. The play. The play, yes. That's amazing. Thank you. We're going to hold you to it. This is Kaya. We don't play. We we make sure you keep your promises. I am. Timeline? Because the COVID is December. When? By June next year. Ngizobengila. Yeah. June next year. Kaya fam, are you hearing this? Zabula. Ngizobengila June next year. June next year, beginning of June. I'll be here telling you that, by the way, remember what we spoke about last year. It's happening. Yes. 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 On such and such time. Pick a character that you're going to play from your book. I'll play my father. And myself. Oh, Shai, Zaka Eddie Murphy. Zaka Tyler Perry. Yes. Because you can, the good thing about doing a stage play is that you can play all characters at the same time as one person. So I'll have to really dig deep and get into that space. Because it's as a textbook. I have it. Which I revision. It is Sfiso Nene, right on Kaya 959 on the street, on the air. He's at the Lyric Theatre tomorrow. Baby Mama Drama 2. Make sure that you check it out. And the tickets are available via CompuTicket. And only one show? Yes, only one show. Because I want to let this go. One show at Gold Reef City. I'll do another show at Carnival. I'll do another show at Empress, Silver Star, in that order. As opposed to doing one show in one venue for many nights. Okay. Because Joburg is big. Yes. So you want to make sure that you cover everyone. Yes, everyone. And then after the Lyric? After the Lyric, then I'm going to... Oh, after Joburg. Yes. After Joburg, I'm going to do Durban and then Cape Town and East London. No, let's finish Gauteng first. So, is the Lyric this weekend? That yes, is tomorrow. It's the Lyric. Yes. Yes. And then the country. Yeah, Lyric. Yeah, Lyric Theatre. Yeah, Lyric. Ngise Lyric. Lili Zelani, ngise Lyric. Yes. So, Lyric. Njengamanje. Athi ngizwile. Now you want to take me there. I didn't know ukuthi ngithini ngiselilike ke kusasa lokho kusasa ngiyalilika lapha ngo8 ebusuku Bangiqeda lapho ke ngifuna ukuye carnival. Ngishaya khona kabili kathathu uma kodwa bengayivalanga iCountry. Mangisuke carnival ngo14 February ngise M+ Palace.
M+.
M+. Mangisuke M+, then ngo end of February ngise Silver Star Casino.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
So that's the plan. But for tomorrow ngise Lilik.
I need to take you back, and I hate doing it because I'm the kind of host that does things and I section them properly. But I have to take you back to the father story.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not done. It's a tough question to ask, but I have to.
Yeah, you can ask.
Why?
I wrote a book, bruh. So.
Yeah. Why did your father leave?
Why did my father leave? Why did your father leave? Should be the question.
Why did your father leave? Sfiso Nene?
We never know our father's side of the story, ne? Until I didn't know my father's side of the story until I went on a school trip and I lost my mother's Tupperware.
Hi.
And obviously you are not welcome home without the Tupperware. I'll be like, hi, Tupperware, yamingeko. So then I was like, hey, okay, it's fine. I'll be call my dad. Baba, lo muntu uyangixosha la endlini umama. My dad is like, let me guess, ulahla Tupperware. Gets me now, now you know my side of the story. So that's why my father left, because he lost my mother's Tupperware, and you know how sentimental. Tupperware is so important to black women. It's the Father, the Son, the Tupperware, and the Holy Spirit underneath. It's so important.
And history has a way of repeating itself, right?
Yes. I know. So I'm not dating anyone also when it's Tupperware because I don't want to get kicked out of my house. So that's why my father left.
And that's why you have baby mama drama too.
Yeah, because it started with my mother. She had drama because of the Tupperware, and then I ended up not having a father. And I was angry my whole life at my father, not knowing his side of the story. But Tupperware. And she wanted that one written J.D. Nene, not the other one. Because she got it from someone. So somewhere. So it's very sentimental. She wanted that one. And my dad was like, I can't find it. Here's the new one. She's like, no, I want the old one. Or else leave my house. So yeah, that's why I decided to write this show. Because it doesn't only start with my relationship. It started with my own mother. Because women are like that. Nine drama. And in the but we know the destiny of the child will not change just because the father is not there.
Exactly.
I mean, even Jesus, we know his story. Siyazi phela ukuthi phela uJesu manje ayikhuluma indaba kaJesu, but we know Jesus' biological father. We know he wasn't there. uJesu uhamba phe kwamanzi nje. Akithi uhlushwa isibongo uJesu. Bambethela nje uJesu umsamo wakhe nina nazi. The baby mama drama is not something new. It's been there. If God could leave Maria with a child, God, who are you, when crying for Sfiso leaving you with a child? God left Maria with a child, and he never came out. What you just Eloi? On the cross, where was God, the Father? He wasn't there. So this thing started way back. Way back. So don't, bruh. I'll be talking about that too.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lyric Theatre tomorrow. Don't miss it. But also catch him at Silver Star Casino with Skumba tonight. But tomorrow, 8 o'clock, the Lyric Elilik.
Tonight I'll be just doing like 5-10 minutes. Ngizovela nje. I can entertain. Ngizobulisa. Kusasa I'm doing 1 hour 30 minutes. My one-man show at the Lilik. God Live City tomorrow. Tickets at Combi Ticket.
God live.
Oh, God Live. Nizowe nganza kwethu nisuke backstage lapha ngamatekisi nifike lapha. Indaba Jesse is serious. Isiphambana I swear. Isiphambana.
Oh, enough. Sfiso, bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.